thing. Here we go. I hope you're having a great evening so far. Super good that you're here and like, yeah, watching that little opportunity we are like showing you. Today, we just want to show you like a little bit like what we are doing, like how everything works, like why did we even start to build something like that. To introduce myself a little bit, I'm Laura, I'm almost 25 now. I'm originally from Austria, which you might hear from my accent. And I am living in Spain now since October. And yeah, how was that even possible to even get here, basically? I got introduced by my mom to an awesome opportunity 4.5 years ago. I just came back from my au pair year in the US. And yeah, I was like being back in Austria and I thought I really want to travel the world. So I was like, I'm not ready for a 9-to-5 job yet. Like, I really want to see something from the world. So what did I do? I went to university, I started studying. And then I realized, okay, I do have some time to like fly around and like see some awesome places. But honestly, I was a student, so I was broke. So I did not have any money to travel around the world. So what do you do then? Like, usually you go somewhere, look for a job. That's what I did as well. So I worked in a shopping center next to my studies for like 20 hours a week, which like what made me actually realize that I do have some money now, but I don't have the time to travel anymore. So when I was like free from the university for a couple of months, I could not tell my boss like, hey, I'm gone for like 3 months now, I'm like gonna be in Bali. It wouldn't be a great idea. So obviously I did have some money, but I didn't have the time anymore to travel. So while I was in that struggle, in that time and like money struggle, my mom actually was already doing the business we are doing since a couple of months. And she was like super happy about everything. She was like so excited about it. And honestly, I was so skeptical. Like, I did not know what was going on. So I had no clue what she was doing. I was super not into it. But then I realized my mom was like next to her full-time job. She was laying on the couch at night, watching Netflix, having her phone in her hands, texting with some people she knew, and she was actually making money out of that. So she was actually making money out of that, helping people to improve their lifestyle in different ways. And I was like, okay, maybe it is interesting. And then I started to take a closer look. So that's what you are also doing. You're taking a closer look at what it is exactly about. And honestly, jumping into that was the greatest idea, or like the greatest opportunity I ever had, because it completely changed my life. Like, I was a broke student with a part-time job, and now I'm like basically free. Like, if I want to live in Spain, I move to Spain. If I want to live in, I don't know, like Portugal next year, I'm going to live there. So honestly, for me, a lot of things changed, but the biggest thing is that I can live every day now how I want it to be, where I want it to be, and I can like schedule myself however I want to be scheduled, basically. And what I show you here is called the happiness circle. And the happiness circle is something really cool, I feel like, because it tells us, okay, what do people actually need in order to be happy? So obviously the first thing, and for me, I think it's the most important thing, is health. Because honestly, we can have like a lot of money on our bank accounts, but if we are not healthy, then we won't be happy. So the health part in my story back then was not that good. I was like not happy with my weight and with my body. So I would say I was like, if you put a scale on there, I was maybe a 4 out of 10. So not really, really a lot. The second thing is the career. Like, honestly, like it was in my case, I had a part-time job, but honestly, I was not happy. I was not fulfilled with it. I had not found my passion in it. And I think that's a very important part. We spend so much time in our work, in our jobs. If that doesn't make you happy, you should really change something. So, and the other thing is relationships. Sometimes we do have like a lot of friends, but honestly, do we really always have friends who are like really supporting us, who are really like positive influencing us? That's also a point. I did have a lot of friends, but they were all more like, okay, always going drinking, always going out, and not really supporting my goals. So I was also not a 10 out of 10. And the last thing, personal growth. I was 20 back then. I had no clue about mindset. I did not even know what it was. So honestly, I like was maybe a 2 out of 10. And in the last couple of years, I could improve so much about my personality. I could improve so much about how confident I am, how I can communicate with people, and a lot of things more. And you can like ask yourself, okay, which of these parts, where am I not a 10 right now? Where do I have some space to improve? And yeah, with the following stories you will hear now from like awesome people I'm going to introduce to you, you will maybe listen and like hear it out, like what their points were, why they started it, and what improved already. So the first person is my lovely Lauren. Lauren, feel free to unmute yourself and just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey guys, how are you? My name's Lauren. And yeah, the reason why I wanted you guys to join today is because I recently discovered something super cool and I just want to share it with you guys because it's literally changed my life, honestly. Because I always struggled with consistency. So in September, I started going to the gym again after summer. And I was just working super hard. Like I thought I was eating super healthy. Obviously, I had the treat now and then, but I was still getting just so bloated and I wasn't in the right mindset. So then out of nowhere, like Laura contacted me in November and it was really unexpected. And to be honest, I thought it was just too good to be true. So just because I was open and I didn't have anything else going on in my life, I was like, I might as well just try it. Like I have no clue what I want to do with my life. So Laura let me try all the products. And honestly, I was just amazed on how tasty they actually were. So I decided to start my own journey. And so I started with the complete shake, chocolate shake. And honestly, like in a month, it was crazy how not just physically, but mentally I changed. And honestly, like I just was doing it for myself. And then I realized how I can help so many more people. It just makes it 10 times better, basically. And now, like my life goal, what I want to do with it basically is like to help people to travel, take more risks, and like basically live life, not like a 9 to 5 job where, for instance, I literally thought I had no chance that I could live a life like this where every day is a festival for me. So what I want to do is like build up my own community. And I've like never been so ambitious of something in my life before. And it just seems so surreal. And I just want to like share it with you guys. And I just can't wait for you guys all to start as well, because honestly, it's just life changing. So I'm just really like happy and excited for what the future brings. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing, Lauren. I'm so happy that you're so excited and happy about it as well. So glad. And honestly, like you said, like you got introduced by me basically, and you just tried out some stuff. Lauren was already talking a little bit about some products we're working with. We're going to introduce them later then to you. So don't worry, you will like get all the information. The next girl I have on here is Nelly. So Nelly, you can also like feel free to tell us your story and how did you get to know everything around here? Is Nelly here? Let's see.
Should be.
We will see. If she's not here, you need to we need to like either she tells us her story later, or we just go on with you then, Christy. So I think we're gonna go on with Christy if she's not here. Chris, tell us your story. Who are you? Where are you from? All that stuff, you know. Just tell us about yourself.
Yeah, sure. I just saw like Nelly has a problem with the Wi-Fi, but you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
So my Wi-Fi is working. Okay. So it just kicked her out. Hopefully she will be back. But anyway, then I will take over. So yeah, my name is Chris. I'm 25. I'm living in Austria near Vienna. And I have like a pretty long story already. So if someone is interested in my background with the business in detail, the person who invited you can send you like just an information video where I share like a little bit more about my story, because today it's not about me, it's about you guys. So and you saw a couple pictures. I'm the guy who like wasn't really good in sports in school. I wasn't fit at all back then. I was like a little bit chubby, never ate a lot of junk food, but just like always liked to eat. And yeah, when I was younger, I started to go to the gym when I was 16 years old, lost weight, like 10, 15 kilos, should be like 28 pounds, something like that. and found like a lot of fun in like just going to the gym, working on myself, started to eat healthier. And yeah, it becomes more like a positive addiction for me. And then I had like lost 10 kilos. Then I had the first picture here when I was 17 years old. At this point, I started to just go to the gym and wanted to build muscles as well. And you see like 12, a little bit more than 12 months after, I was like pretty big, like almost 10 kilos more, shredded, and was just really into the bodybuilding like thing, like working out every day, like 90 minutes, prepped my meal, wasn't eating in the restaurant like crazy fanatic. I always wanted to be a pro bodybuilder. And yeah, beside that, I trained friends of mine, and I like the idea of helping other people to achieve their goals. So I have a diploma like as a personal trainer, health coach, functional trainer, and a couple other things, and also with nutrition. So yeah, I became self-employed as a personal trainer. But I always knew I want to build like something bigger, like work with a company, help more people. And we've created our own health and fitness program. It's amazing. Today, I just recorded the voiceover for the next step of the program. So that's going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to that. So and yeah, that's the program we're working with. And for me, when I was like in this bodybuilding thing, at that time I started to switch a little bit, or switch my mind about a couple things. I was eating a lot of meat, like almost a kilo chicken per day, like crazy stuff, a lot of tuna and stuff like that, and wanted to be like fit and healthy. And this is when I decided to like work with our program, to use our products. I will explain to you guys as well. And it changed a lot for me. I will like talk about that through the presentation. But for now, let's get right into it. So first of all, what are we helping people with? First thing is health. Health is like one of the most important things. It's almost the most important thing. I was like sick the first time for like 7-8 years, 2 weeks ago or 1.5 weeks ago. And it just reminded me how important it is to be healthy. Without health, everything is like just not that good. And especially when you have a lot of health issues. So health is important. And when you're healthy, your life is better. Your relationship, your confidence level, your sex is better. Everything is better when you eat healthy and are healthy. So inner balance is also really important. So mental health, a lot of people are struggling with that. And to help people with that, to give them like just a positive community, to give them like the right advice. We have a lot of cool things in our program, like thought of the day and everything like that. So that's amazing. Then fitness for sure, working out, but not just people who are really into fitness like I was. Like it's really for everyone. It works for everyone, for people who don't have a lot of time, for people who have a lot of time. So, and we focus on the fitness as well. And a happy body, just to feel good with yourself. And that's about mindset, but especially about just how you feel about your body. And when you eat healthy food and you work out and you just are more in shape than you was before, you just feel better, you sleep better, and you a lot happier with your body as well. So what people are struggling with, first thing is motivation. Motivation is a big issue for a lot of people, not to be motivated one time, but to stay motivated. And that's what we are doing. We are helping the people to don't have just like the 1 or 2 days of motivation and I want to change my whole life and eat healthier. No, we help people to build a consistent base with like daily motivation, with a community, with groups, and also with a system to follow. Because a lot of times the motivation stops when people see how like strict the diet is or how much this or that, and we keep it flexible and make it just easier for everyone. So no time and stress, also a big thing. So the picture shows like a lot of people are living now most people, to be honest, don't really want to take the time. But let's say most people, a lot of people don't have the time as well. But stress is an issue for like your mental health, but also your body don't burn too much calories, can't really work with the nutrition when you're in stress all the time. So it needs to be something that's easy for everyone and doesn't take a lot of time to do. So, and that's what we are focused on as well. Money is an issue. A personal trainer for like €100 per hour or $100 is not affordable for most people. So I took €100 per hour as a personal trainer. So just imagine you have a trainer and you work out 3 times a week with them. So that's pretty hard for most people, and also nutrition coach and plans and everything. And we wanted to make the same quality affordable for everyone, affordable for the single mother who hasn't like a lot of money on the side but want to do something for her health, but also something that fits for athletes as well and people who have like expertise in that areas. And know-how is a really important thing. So most people, there's a lot of information in the internet, but it's just so hard to find like a red line through everything, and everyone is telling something different. So we make it easy, have different options you can do, and you have an expert you can ask if you need anything. So then to the next slide, really quick about our programs. So we have the Move Body that's focused on building muscles, getting in shape, getting shredded, lose weight. Beauty is about health. It's about like detox, about skincare, about like hair, nails, like everything around that. And we help people to create like outside beauty through your nutrition and through a lot of other things. So then we have health. Health is really focused on like maybe drinking more water, working out, sleeping better, taking more care, take more care of about your body. So as an example, my grandparents are using the program, and they're really like focused on like just being as healthy as possible and working out. That's amazing. So and then we have kids. That's for parents and kids. We have cool recipes like parents can cook for the kids, but also a free, and I will get into that, product for kids. It's really interesting. The Healthy Start for Families. So what's important? So we are don't like our program is not a diet program. Hey, lose 10 kilos in 2 months and then you get everything back, or some like diet you like not allowed to eat anything and stuff like that. We want to help people to achieve their goals, but also stay with them, or even like do something after that as well, and get like closer to and set the next goal without any like crazy setbacks, and also without feeling you like just stop like to live because you can't eat in the restaurant, you like this and that, so you don't feel good about it. That's not the goal. It has to be something you can just keep on for the rest of your lifetime and feel good about. So we have workout guides for home workouts, for the gym, also different splits, push, pull, legs, upper body, lower body, everything like that. That's really cool. Also from experts, if someone has like a specific issue, let's say with the back, we have always experts we're working with. The coaches can ask if they need help with that. Nutrition guides, so recipes, grocery store lists, explained really simple how to maybe eat when you're in a restaurant, a couple tips about that as well. Also, the basics about nutrition. I really love the recipes. So I'm a pretty big pancake guy, so I'm like almost addicted to them. So I've like times like the last 7 days I ate like every day like a big tower of pancakes because they're just amazing with our products and healthy. So, but a lot of other recipes as well. They're also possible to do for someone who isn't like a cook or something like that. That's important. So a community like Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups. So it's always better to do it together. Everyone is supporting each other. And a personal coach. So someone you can ask if you need anything, if you need help. And every coach has contact to an expert, like a nutrition expert, a doctor, a trainer. So if there is any specific question, they can just send it to them and you get the answer from an expert, but don't pay extra for that. Then we have online fitness classes. So you can do it from home, workouts, that's pretty cool. Sometimes live workouts, sometimes recorded stuff, but it's really cool to just do it from home, especially in a time like now. You never know what's happening. I hope everything is keeps like opening up, but you never know. And then our products we're working with, and I will get right into them. So for all the people who already use supplements or heard about supplements or shakes and this and that, really important. So I have like the background and I used a lot of supplements, and I also did a lot of research about supplements. What I will show you, or what we will show you today, is not a supplement, in my opinion. It's real nutrition, it's real food, and it's the most important thing you can do for yourself besides eating healthier and working out. And it's nutrition, so it's eating healthier to bridge the gap what we eat and what we should eat. So I will give you guys just an overview so you can get detailed information from the person who invited you. But fruits and vegetables are important and healthy. Everybody knows that. So we should eat 5 to 10 servings per day. So nobody does that. I almost do it, but it's pretty hard. And then you should a different variety, like as an example, like apple and banana are just two. There are a lot of other fruits and vegetables, and all of them have also different nutritions as well. So you need to find a way to that. And also 100% ripe. And that's a big problem, because when you buy an apple in the store, they harvest them when they're like at like maybe 20%. So the issue with that, they can't get any more micronutrients out of the nature and can grow the proper way. So you have an apple or a banana that's yellow, or an apple that tastes good, but you just don't have the nutrients in there anymore. And with vegetables, you also taste the difference. If you have a tomato from the garden grown outside and you buy one in the supermarket that's not like 100% ripe, you taste the difference. And that's a big issue, because it's not just the taste, it's also the nutrition. And what we are doing, we have farmers all over the planet. As an example, blueberries in Finland, apples in Austria and Italy, cranberries in Arizona, and on and on and on, where they can grow the best just from the nature. And our farmers do that without any chemical stuff or any extra chemical stuff. So that's really nice. They harvest them when they're 100% ripe. When they're at 100%, then they take the sugar and the water out of the fruits and vegetables, bring it to Switzerland. In Switzerland, Swissmedic, that's a company that normally controls like pharmaceutical products on their quality and control that. And then they try it and put it in a capsule. The capsule is also plant-based, no gelatin, so it's halal, it's kosher, so it's not an issue for anyone. So, and then you have 30 servings, fruits, vegetables, and berries in a capsule you give to your body every day. And if you just think about it, that's crazy. But the cool thing is, you don't need to believe me. You can just check it and you see everything, and everything is controlled really strictly. I don't know like one like nutrition product with that many control, like science and Institute of Fresenius and everything. Then we have the omegas. So the fruits, the vegetables, and the berries, pretty quick. They're like good for almost everything. So I like for skin, feeling better, sleeping better. There are like so many things and so many benefits. I will share a little bit about that as well. But for now, we have the omega product. And it's not available in Europe now until the summer. In the US, it's available. So, and the cool thing is it's really 100% plant-based. So it's better to get the omega-3, not from the fish, because most people think it's just from the fish. No, it's from, I can't find the word every time, like the stuff on the bottom of the ocean the green stuff the fishes are eating. I think ale or algae, something like that. So, and from there you get the omega-3. Then we have omega-3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 in there. So you have the whole spectrum. I have great stories, like for me, skin, it helped me a lot with that, with my bone structure, to feel fuller in the gym when you're on a diet. That's the feedback I got from a lot of my athlete friends. So my grandparents had great stories with cholesterol, my grandmother with her eyes. So there are like a lot of different stories, and that's not never a guarantee. It's just something I share with you from experience. So then we have the gummies. So that's right under the capsules. That's the same thing, like the capsules, just in like healthy gummies for kids, because to give some like a 7-year-old a capsule is pretty hard, but to give like them a gummy, that's pretty easy, and they taste amazing. So this is why I don't order them, because I finish them in a day and then I feel bad and feel fat and need to do a diet. So this is why I don't do that. So then we have the complete. The complete is not a protein shake. That's really important. That's not like a diet shake or a weight loss shake. The complete is like a whole meal. There's like carbohydrates, healthy fats, and plant-based protein from different sources. And it's one of the only like whole food shake products that is officially from the organization Europe for Nutrition, and in the US, you can all officially say it's a meal. For a lot of shakes, you can't do that because of the ingredients. That's really important. So then you have the chocolate and vanilla flavor, because they're the only flavors from the nature. They have the strong enough taste. When you get like peanut butter and jelly shake as an example, that's something that's not growing in the nature. Yeah. So it would be amazing. I love peanut butter, but it's just not, not possible. So, and you can use it as a shake. You can use it as a breakfast. You can use it as a whole meal. So you can use it for so many things, and it tastes amazing. With the bars, they're for like when you on the go, or when you like bars. I love to eat bars as an example, with chocolate and fruit. Both of them taste amazing. And you can just take them with you, and it fuels your body. We have our complete soup. That's pretty much the same thing like the shake. It's a nice option or add-on product. You can use 20 grams of plant-based protein. We have our booster. That's a hack for the diet. So a lot of people are struggling with they're hungry all the time when they're on a diet, or even not when they're on a diet, they're just hungry all the time. Like me as an example. So, and the booster is a great product you can use. To explain it easy, it's from the cognac root, and from the cognac root there's the glucomannan, and when you mix that with water, it almost tripled to 4 times the size. So now you have a to-go package. You drink it with a glass of water. It goes to your body. It almost tripled the size and sends your brain a signal and says, hey, I'm not that hungry. So people are 20 to 25 to 30% less hungry, and you feel just a lot better, especially when you're on a diet. So then we have the Uplift. The Uplift is a natural energy drinks to go, caffeine from yerba mate, then bivitamins from mango, guava, and a lot of other sources. And that helps you to don't just push your body with the caffeine. It also helps you to stay focused with the bivitamins, and they also have a lot of other health benefits. You can mix it. It's a powder with everything you want to. I love it with orange juice, but there are a lot of options. And it's just nice instead of coffee. It's nice when you drink it before the workout, or when you had a hard day, need to stay focused. And last but not least, one of our newest products, and that's the Perform. And the Perform is, first of all, a big protein source. So you have over 30 grams of protein per serving. And you have a lot of bivitamins in there as well. But not just that, vitamin D. Vitamin D is so important for everyone. I know there are people from Finland here. In Finland, everyone has to take vitamin D to live a normal life. But over here as well, almost everyone needs to take extra vitamin D. And you have a great source in there as well. So it's helps you to perform just better in life, and also gives you a lot of protein and tastes amazing. Yeah, that's about our products. Just an overview to see a little bit more about what we're doing. So that's something you can do with the products. There are a lot of great things: waffles, pancakes, shakes, smoothies. So, and you don't need to believe me, because I'm also a fact guy, and I don't believe anyone anything until I have the facts. And we have over 41 clinical research studies, not normal studies, double blind, gold standard, like the highest standard, and also well known also in medical journals. So, and the journals, and the interesting thing about that, you can't really do that as a supplement product. That has to be a great product to get like hosted in journals like that. So, and then there are a couple other universities there also worked with the double blind gold standard. I already said that. And about different things: immune system, DNA, skin, dental health, arteria, and a lot of other things. One thing that's really excited me, there's a study with the Cobra, that's the special forces from Austria, about like just recovery and performance for all the athletes in there. So there are a lot of interesting things. You can check the research, and it just shows you black on white the product is great and product is working. So that's an amazing thing to have. Now we're going to the business opportunity. So enough from my side. I hope for every one of you guys that you take at least advantage of the opportunity to use the products, to use the program for your health, and also maybe about the business opportunity. But for now, I think Laura will take over.
Yes, I will. Thank you so much for explaining everything so good, Chris. As you said, I'm gonna show you now, like, how does the business opportunity behind look like? Like, what is it? Like, how can we work with these amazing products and with these amazing concepts? So I'm gonna do a quick overview. As we mentioned, these are the parts where we basically help people. I guess now you have like a clue how we help people with their health, right? So I'm going to show you a little bit about like how about like the career, the personal growth, and the relationship stuff looks like. So in general, what we're doing is called network marketing. And I feel like everybody knows it nowadays. Like 4.5 years ago when I started, I had no clue about it, but I realized I was already doing it since I'm like, I don't know, like 12 or something. I feel like especially we as women, we're always recommending people something we are like excited about. If it's like a new restaurant, if it's like a mascara, if it's like a perfume, whatever it is, we are excited about it, we are recommending it to somebody else, but usually we don't get paid for that. And that's exactly what we're doing. So we just like make our own experience and like recommend it to other people to help them as well. And that's why we get paid for. And in like compared to traditional marketing, where all that money goes into like the TV advertisement or whatever, the money just goes to the people who are recommending it. So it makes a lot of sense for the company because they're only paying the money for when really sales were done. And it's also a big plus point for us because we would recommend it anyways. Like, isn't it nice to get paid for that as well? And also for the customers, in my opinion, it also makes a lot of sense because honestly, I will trust my best friend way more than I trust a celebrity in the TV show where I know they're just saying it because they get paid for that. So I really trust the people I know a lot more about that. So that's a really cool thing. And how it works, it's basically really simple. Like you see the company, Just Plus, that's what we are working with. We are a franchise partner of it. So if you're a franchise partner of the company, basically the only thing you do is you pay your franchise license. So you pay your franchise license one time, then you have a whole year, the possibility, the opportunity to work with the company. So what the company does for that is if you have a customer, the customer pays it directly, the products to the company. So you don't have to do anything with like billing or like getting them a receipt or something. The company is going to do that. And so do they do it with the shipment as well. So you don't have to do any kind of shipment stuff. And that's why we get commission for. And since we are not working with like vacuums or microwaves, we are basically selling food, delicious food. We can also build fans out of that because as you have heard Chris, like he's so obsessed with like the bars or with the pancakes you can make with the complete, obviously he's going to use that for the rest of his life. So you can build a fan base from your customers. And what we also do is we're not just helping people with their health and their personal body goals, we also help them to build up the business, right? So we're helping them to grow as a person, to really like build a second kind of income. In my case, I was doing it 1.5 years part-time. And then since 3.5 years, I'm doing it full-time. And it changed my world. I told you, it's like so much freedom I can live right now. So that's what we give the opportunity to other people as well. And how you want to do it, like in which country you want to do it. We are like international. It doesn't matter, like no matter in which country you are, we're like in over 20 countries worldwide. So there's like also expanding every year, we're expanding to more countries. So you can really help people all around the world. You can inspire them to live a healthier life and also help them to build up their own business. And honestly, network marketing is also not perfect. It's not just like, okay, you don't need to do anything and you're going to get rich overnight. No, it's not. It's also work. You also have to put work in. But honestly, I always say my work is to spend time with awesome people, to help them to improve, to help them to grow as a person, and to help people to get healthier. So that's the work behind it. And how you want to do the work. If you say, hey, I want to do it with Instagram, I want to do it with social media, TikTok, whatever it is, or if you want to do like cool events, it's totally up to you. Like just find your own way. And as Chris already said, you can either just use it for yourself, improve your health, you can share it with friends, or you can say, hey, I really want to build up a business with that. Whatever you decide for, just go to the person who invited you today, give her some feedback, and yeah, maybe we'll see you soon in another Zoom call then. I hope you have a nice evening, and yeah, hope to see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye, guys. Have a good evening.